Embrace a fat burning mindset. Hey, happy Wednesday, everyone. It's August 19th, 2026. I'm Rich Tola, and that's what's cooking for today. We're going to talk about the mindset. But first, which also happens to be step 21 of my book, How to Drink from the Fountain of Youth, 30 Steps to Everlasting Youth, because I think that's what it's about. Feeling better, being younger the rest of your life if you can. But first, the ABCs. All body workout, blissful sleep, colorful diet. How'd you do today? Well, I'm barely getting 3 checks. Hey, excuse me, guys. Let me try this here. Barely getting 3 checks today. Why? Well, I slept well, so we got the workout. I did work out, but I was tired. Even though I slept well, I didn't eat dinner last night. I've been stressed out, so when I am stressed, I eat less. Got on the scale this morning, which also happens to be step 3 of my book, Love the Scale. Got to get on the scale every day. It's like checking the gas tank in your car. I was low. I was 144. That's too low. I want to be between 145 and 150. So I didn't have the strength, but doesn't matter. Went to the gym and I said, this is what you do. You kind of play games with yourself. I said, I'm going to do 12 exercises, 2 sets of 12. And then I'll throw in a bonus 12 sets of something else that'll get me 300 sets. And I'm going to do that in 30 minutes. Remember, 15 minutes equals 1% of your life. So that's what I did. Banged it out. Got the full check on the workout. Did 12 exercises, and then I did a little biceps at the end because that's, for me, that's the easiest. So listen up. If you worked out 15 minutes a day, this is day 231. So let's say you put in 230 days at 15 minutes. That's 58 hours. All right, 58 hours that you worked out in 2026. That's huge. You keep doing it, you'll get to 100 hours a year. Most people, they don't work out 1 hour a year. So to me, that's something that you must do. Got to do it. In terms of my diet, did well. Eggs, kale, jalapenos, apple today. All right. Couple of birthday shout outs. Happy birthday, 42nd President Bill Clinton. Turns 80 today. I was a big fan of Bill Clinton. I voted for him a couple of times. How about this? Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Today in 1909, 17 years ago. This was the first race, all right, in Indianapolis. I did go. I told you guys I went this year. It was awesome. And it's also the anniversary of the 19th Amendment. We're talking going back to, what's that, 1909? That was, 1920. Oh, yeah, 1909. 1909 was the Speedway. 1920, when women, it was ratified that women can vote. Kudos to the 19th Amendment. All right, guys, let's jump right into this here. Hey, let me look at that. What's going on with my little sign? All right. Embrace a fat-burning mindset. Step 21. Step 21 of this book, How to Drink from the Fountain of Youth. You know, it's fun. Listen, with all these GLP-1s out there, I get it. If you're taking them, keep taking them. I'm not saying to stop taking them. That's like, you're cheating a little bit. But hey, if you got to cheat to get the weight down, do it. But what are they? GLP-1s are prescription drugs that mimic a natural gut hormone to lower blood sugar, slow digestion, and reduce appetite, right? Ozempic, Mounjaro, Zepbound. You're on any one of these. I'm not saying you should get off these. No, not at all. But you need to embrace a fat-burning mindset going forward, because who wants to be on prescription drugs? I mean, I don't take any drugs. I'm not into that. Drugs and alcohol, get rid of it. So here we go. I'm going to read this because I think this is something you need to know for sure. Embrace it. Every single person, I think, on the planet, you got to have this mindset. All right, let me read you this. It says, what does that mean exactly, to embrace a fat-burning mindset? It's simple. Whenever possible, think about doing everything possible to burn fat, including but not limited to the following activities. Walk. Always choose the long way unless you're in a hurry. Number 2, take the stairs, especially 3 flights or less, and definitely coming down. Number 3, stand when you have the option to sit if it's safe and appropriate. Number 4, exercise more at least every day. Number 5, eat less, especially unhealthy foods. And number 6, drink less, especially sodas, juices, alcohol, or anything other than water, coffee, or tea. Another easier said than done activity, not really. When you firmly establish and then sustain a fat burning mindset, then everything you do will be geared toward burning fat as opposed to accumulating fat. Because fat is something in our bodies that is easily accumulated, especially if you're not continuously burning it. But no worries, we aim to change all that. That's true. Got to do it. Hey, take the stairs. I live on the 4th floor. So all I do is go up and down in the stairs. I never take the elevator. Well, unless I'm carrying bags or something. Exercise more at least every day. Hey, I did 2% today, 30 minutes. That's nothing. Yoga. We talked about swimming in the last episode. Doesn't matter what you do. You want to be burning calories on a daily basis. Eat less. You got to go with the colorful diet, guys, for sure. Eat right. Everybody knows that. And finally, drink less. Hey, alcohol, that's poison. Talked about that. Sodas, that's all garbage. You don't need any of that. So you got to be thinking about that, because to me, if you bring that into your life, you're leaner. What is wrong with being leaner? This is not body shaming, people. This is about having less fat in your body or getting to the ideal weight. That's what I believe. Hey, not criticizing. Whatever you enjoy it. But got to cut out the bad stuff. Everybody knows that. But once you get to that mindset, hey, everything gets better. I think it does. And it's going to keep you drinking from the fountain of youth. That's all I wanted to talk about today. Short and sweet, but just a reaffirmation of what this show's about. Self-care, self-growth, personal growth. It's all about making yourself better for the long run. Hey, if you're young, I know you're not thinking about it, right? When I taught for 5 years inner city kids, first of all, the food is horrible that they give them. It's not good. It's all fatty foods. And they're not even taking recess. Recess is like, they're getting more workout in recess than they are in gym. So, the world has changed, but I see it in the gym, right? I'm telling you, every single day. The average person's got to be 30, 40 years old. There's not a lot of 20-year-olds in that gym. Guys got to be doing it. You got to embrace that. So again, think about it. 1%, you got to do it 15 minutes. All right, let's finish up with the 3 Tola takeaways. That's it. They're crucial. Number 1, got to embrace the ABCs. That's for certain. That's your foundation. Number 2, pick up the phone. Call. Don't just text. Go see somebody, call somebody. Value your community. That's huge for sure. And number 3, and if someone's going through a tough time, we talked about that. We talked about anorexia. Help them out. Inspire them. Say, hey, come with me. Take them to the gym. If you're a person that works out, go for the long walk. Today's going to be maybe a rainy day here in Indianapolis, but you got to do it, man. Take somebody under your wing if they don't know. Get them out of their bad mindset into a good mindset. And finally, always be willing to accept another person's opinion. Hey, you don't agree with me? That's awesome. That's your opinion. All right, guys, have an awesome day. Get your workout in. Peace.